I got me a girl down in old San Antone. Her name is Bonita Lolita Malone. She dances the fandango guitar she can play, but she wears a green dress on St. Patrick's Day. I know I should go back to old San Antone and marry Bonita Lolita Malone, but that Alice from Dallas, she stands in the way. So I think I will wait till St. Patrick's Day.
Davey, how you like my song?
One thing I'll say for it, it's loud.
Yeah, but it's good.
Yeah, good and loud.
Well, I wasn't singing for you anyway. I was singing for Miss Susie.
Whoa, Susie, this is the place.
Whoa. Are you sure this is the right location, Pop?
Dead sure. I remember them big buttes off there.
I don't see any wild horses around here, Pop.
Oh, they won't be far away. Why, Davy, they was thick in here 2 years ago.
Yes, Pop, but are you sure wild horses stay in the same mesa year after year?
Unless the boss stallion leads them away to new feeding grounds.
He means Panquitch.
Says which?
Panquitch. It's the stallion's name.
You know what Panquitch means in Indian? Smart devil.
Yeah, and that's just what Panquitch is.
Sure, Pop. We know that must be quite a horse.
Well, you'll say so if you're ever lucky enough to see him.
Say, Pop,
What is it, Slag?
we're quitting. Unless you've got the cash to pay us 3 months' wages.
What wages?
You keep out of this, Jordan.
We all agreed to come in on this horse hunt on shares.
If you want to quit, go ahead, Slack. But if and when we do bring in horses, you'll be out.
Rusty, how about you and the rest of the boys? What difference does a few more days make? Pop seems pretty sure this is the place. Why don't we fan out and have a look around?
All right, Dave. We're with you.
Then you're fools. This ain't horse country. You won't find anything around here.
Rusty, you and the boys comb those foothills over there. Pop, you and Susie stay here and make camp. Cheeto and I'll go back and have a look in those buttes.
How about you, Slack?
I ain't riding.
Then you're not eating.
Far enough.
We've only just begun.
Maybe you, but I am finished.
We gotta go all the way in.
For what?
For Pop.
You mean for Susie? I tell you, David, there's not a wild horse within 100 miles of here.
Panquitch. He's beautiful.
He's everything that Pop said he was.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Son of a gun.
What did you do now?
Why, deliberately leading us away from that canyon.
Well, now you even know what a horse is thinking.
Panquitch must have a reason for leading us away from that canyon. Let's go back and take a look.
Thompson something.
Let's go back and tell Pop and the boys. Oh.
More horse hunters.
Yeah, Jim Horn and his barbed wire gang.
Hello, Jordan. Any luck?
No.
You wouldn't tell me if you did have.
That's right, as long as you're riding for Jay Olmsted.
What's the matter with Olmsted?
Nothing, except the way his crews operate. Trapping horses and barbed wire. I don't like to see horses get cut up.
Who cares how a horse feels?
The horse.
Tell me, what were you looking at down there in the canyon?
Nothing.
Then you won't mind if we take a look. Come on, boys.
Keep away from that canyon.
Well, what's in there?
Whatever's there, we saw it first.
The pack which heard, huh?
Yes, and we're going to keep it.
You want to fight for it?
There's a fight on somewhere. Come on, let's go. Here comes Pop! Are you hurt, Davy?
No, but a few minutes more and Horn would have made duck soup out of us.
Oh, we'll get Horn.
Wait a minute. We got something more important. Come, follow us. Look.
Start the roundup!
There's a star in every corner of the sky as I ride down the lonely trail. In the rustle of the breeze, I hear you sigh. With the moon behind the mesa, a hush comes o'er the plain. If only I could hold you close, I'd never roam again. Moony slow on the purple hills, there's a star in every corner of the sky.
That's a pretty song, Cheeto.
Gracias, senorita.
I bet when you get back to town, you'll really make the senorita's eyelashes flutter.
See, when I see them, I say, hello, kiddo. And I kiss them. And I say, adios, querida.
Cheeto, you're nothing but a heartbreaker.
Well, there are lots of girls. There's only one Chita Jose Gonzalez Bustamante Raff. So I got to be nice to all of them. Like you say, spread it around.
Hello, Sue.
Where are you going?
Going out to have a last look around.
Don't you think you need some rest?
I'm not tired.
Well, the excitement has kept you going so far. Why don't you get some sleep?
Horn and his gang are out there somewhere. I saw them twice today. They might take it in their heads to jump us.
Don't worry, Pop already thought of that. He's out there with that big buffalo gun.
Seems like Pop thinks of everything.
Here, let me.
Bet you'll be glad to get back to the ranch. Start making real beds in the real house again.
Oh, I don't know. Living like a gypsy these past 3 months has had certain advantages. Being with somebody all the time, under all conditions, you get to know them better. Will you be glad when it's over?
Mm-hmm. Give us a chance to forget about horses. Start thinking about things that have been waiting a long time. Did you hear that?
It was only a horse.
That's Panquitch. He's following his herd down. I want that horse, Sue.
That horse throws a spell on men.
Nonsense.
It's all I've heard from Pop for years. Panquitch. It's caused me many a lonely night. He got into Pop's blood. Now it's the same with you.
Susie, you're not jealous of a horse, are you?
Jealous? Should say not.
Hey, will you kids stop fighting and go to sleep? We got to get that herd started for home first thing in the morning.
But Pop, he said...
I know. Keep quiet.
Davy.
Will you go to sleep?
After I tell you something.
All right. Get it over with.
I was jealous.
Pop will have him penned up safe by night.
I can't stop him. Every time we try to move in, Jordan, that Mexican in a way.
Boss will want to know about this.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. All right, let's head for Tuba City. Come on.
Hold your breath and take a look down there, Sue.
It's a beautiful sight.
Pop sure hit the jackpot this time.
He wouldn't have if it hadn't been for you, Davy.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. I know to hold them in at this end. Dave and Sue are up above, checking to make sure they can't get out the other side. Where's Slack?
He ran away somewhere.
Yeah, Slack's always somewhere else when there's work to be done. Come on, let's check these other posts.
Panquitch. Sue, he's followed his herd down here.
There's something wrong.
Yes, he's in trouble. Now I gotcha. I'll teach you not to use barbed wire on horses.
What happened?
What is this, Dave? Slack's caught in the trap he set for Panquitch.
What was the shooting?
Slack tried to kill Dave.
He's had enough. Let's get him off. Get those wire cutters, will you, Chio?
Ouch! Oh, excuse me.
You know my rules about barbed wire. Now head for camp, pack your roll, and get out.
You mean you're firing me because of that stallion?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Now that you've got that herd of Mustangs, you want to get rid of me.
You'll get your money when I sell. Now get out.
I'll get what's coming to me, don't worry. And you'll get what's coming to you, too.
I'd hate to be in Slack's boots if that stallion was loose.
Cheeto, get the rest of this barbed wire cleared away.
What are you going to do?
Take Panquitch back to the ranch with us.
Oh, take care, Davy. You can never tell what a stallion will do.
1 minute they kiss you, next minute they kick your head off.
This one's got horse sense.
Oh, son.
Oh, son. Steady. Steady. Yeah. Come on. Here. Panquitch.
Oh. Don't worry, Susie. Davy, he talked the horse language.
Oh, son. Oh. Oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh, son.
Oh.
Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Oh. 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 Oh, son.
Oh, son.
Oh.
Oh, son. That's it. That's it.
So you're back. What happened to your men?
Been the fight?
Where's Riley and Enright?
We buried them back in Abuse.
You men get off the street. I don't want people asking questions.
We need money.
All right, come around back later and I'll pay you off. Not you. I want to talk to you. How many times have I told you to keep out of shooting trouble?
You also told me to get horses.
Why didn't you?
We tried. We took a shellacking and Pop Melhorn's men. They located the Panquitch herd.
Do you mean to tell me that you let that darn old fool beat you to it?
Dave Jordan found them. We tried to take them from him, and that's how we lost Riley and Enright.
Jordan? I should have him on my side.
Why don't you hire him?
Don't think I wouldn't if I could. How many head they get?
2,000.
That many?
Maybe more. That's the biggest and best bunch ever come out of Utah.
Oh, why didn't you rustle them on the way?
With a crippled crew? Why don't you try it sometime instead of sitting there on a nice soft chair of yours?
Here's an order from St. Louis. I need 1,500 head of horses. And they pay a big bonus for quick delivery at the railhead.
Can't buy those things from Pop. He wouldn't sell them to you. He hates your hide.
Buy 'em. Buy 'em. Why not? Then there wouldn't be any trouble. That's a good idea.
Well, how do I look?
It's fine, Pop.
Esplendidamente.
Cheeto, will you get my horse?
Si, senor.
Pop, you look positively handsome. All the girls in town will be making eyes at you.
Well, I'll give 'em look for look.
You smell good, too.
Bay rum, a bottle I managed to keep the boys from drinking up on me. I tell you, there's nothing like looking prosperous when you set out to make a business deal.
You want me to go with you?
Think I can't handle it alone?
No, I just thought you might like some company.
No. I've got a special reason for wanting to go alone. You see, we've never had much money. And it's always been my dream to get a whole hatful of it all at once and bring it back and dump it right in Susie's lap.
Well, money isn't everything, Pop. We've been happy.
Well, here I go. When I come back, I may be loaded.
Loaded?
Oh, I don't mean what you mean.
Goodbye, Pop.
Goodbye.
Buena suerte.
Good luck, Pop.
They don't come any finer than him. Me too, also.
Come on. There's work to be done.
I want to watch this. This is going to be good.
Well, you got ready?
Want to bet?
He's too full of oats. Besides, he hears a lady whistling at him. That's a woman for you.
You're not going to let a woman stop you, are you?
No. I think I stay out here for a while.
Come on. I'll put this rope on him. You try and slip that hackamore over his head.
I hope.
Why don't you put salt on his tail?
Oh, don't be hasty. Let's give him a chance.
To scare me off that fence again? No, thank you.
I think I stay out here till you get him roped.
Hello, Pop. Am I glad to see you. Come on in. I thought you'd maybe get to those other horse traders first.
I did.
You didn't sell, did you?
Well, they all made mighty good offers.
Come on, sit down. Have a cigar.
Well, don't mind if I do.
Here's a light.
Thanks. I can't say I'm so crazy about selling to you, but who am I to cut off my nose to spite my face?
Listen, Pop, tell you the truth, you got me over a barrel.
It's always been the other way around before. I'm not sure which shoe the foot's in this time. You can sing a mighty sweet song when you want something. Keep the cards on the table and don't deal off the bottom.
All right. There's an order from St. Louis. I've got to have horses.
You'll take all 2,000 horses or nothing?
All right, that's agreeable to me. $12 a head. 20.
Why, you old robber, 15.
Are you buying horses or rabbits? 18.
16, and that's my final offer. Sold.
All right, there's a bill of sale. Sign it.
Enough to fill my hat and Susie's apron. Now I know how an old desert rat feels when he sinks his pick into the rocks and that yellow stuff starts pouring out.
16. That's 32,000.
Right.
Here's something to carry it in.
Oh, thanks.
Horn! Horn! Get the boys together and meet me out of North Canyon in about an hour. I just bought Pop's horses.
Oh, that's fine.
You going out to horse camp now?
I gotta go to my ranch first.
Well, wait a minute now. Right away's with you.
All right.
That's far enough. Jay, you're pretty slick. You bought the horses, Pop's dead, now you got your money back.
Well, what are you going to do? Are you going to shoot?
Not if I can make more out of it by letting you live.
All right, you're in.
No, I don't mean just this. I mean your business, your horse hunting outfits, what you got in the bank, everything.
All right, everything.
Oh, boy. Oh, steady, son. Whoop. I'm not gonna hurt you. Whoop. Oh, 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 oh. Whoop. Oh. Ooh. Cheeto. I don't want to spoil Panquitch with this rope. I got him quiet now. I think I can slip a hackamore on him. Whoop. Oh, son. Oh, now. Whoa, stop.
Hurry!
I thought you said that you had him quiet.
I just made a little mistake.
If that was a little mistake, don't ever make a big one.
What'd you let him go for?
Because I'm not going to have my peace of mind disturbed by a horse. Not even that horse.
But, Sue, I'll never see him again.
Pankwitch wasn't meant to be ridden by any man, Davy. He belongs out on the open range with the other wild things. He wanted his freedom. That's the real reason I let him go. You're not angry, are you?
No, Susie. Not after that.
Did you get hurt?
No, not a bit.
Oh, what a liar.
I probably just lit on my ear.
Y'all better hurry back to camp. What's wrong? Holmes says they were horn and slack. He said he's going to take over the horses. Come on, let's go.
I'm not wasting any more time around here.
Here comes Dave and Miss Sue now.
What's wrong, Herman?
How do you do, Miss Mulhern?
Mr. Olmsted?
You're in bad company, Olmsted.
If you mean me, I'm his partner.
That's ridiculous.
Ask him.
That's right. Congratulations.
For what?
On your father's good fortune, I bought all his horses.
You bought them.
That's right, and I paid a fancy price, too.
I don't believe it.
Well, here's a bill of sale. Maybe you'll recognize his signature.
I won't believe it until I talk to Pop.
Well, then call him.
He isn't here.
What about the ranch?
We just came from the ranch.
Well, maybe he stopped in town to celebrate.
Did he have all the money with him?
Well, he did when I last saw him. Of course, he could have stopped at the bank to deposit it.
Sue, Pop said that if he sold those horses, he was coming straight home to you. He's going to put all the money in your lap.
That's just a figure of speech.
Pop doesn't talk double. When he says something, he means it.
Back the wagon, Sue.
Get these wagons out of here and we'll take over.
No, you won't, Slack.
Now, Jordan, I don't want any trouble with you.
Then wait till Pop gets here. Olmsted, you've got quite a reputation as a horse thief. But you're not going to get away with it around here.
Don't go for your guns.
All right, let's get out of here. When we come back, we'll bring the marshal along. We'll see what you do then.
Dave, where do you think Pop is?
I don't know, Susie. You better stay here. Tito and I better ride towards town and see if we can find him. It's blood, Tito. Pop's around here somewhere. Tito! Pop.
Perhaps he was thrown by his horse.
No fall ever caused a wound like that. If Pop really sold those horses, the money's gone. You know Pop was murdered. Come on, let's get him out of here.
That's out of the handle of a pistol.
Yes, and whoever lost it murdered Pop.
Who?
I don't know. Take Pop on back to the ranch. I'm gonna start finding out.
the idea?
I just want to look at this. All right, how about look at your gun?
Why, sure. You can have it. This end for...
Marshal. I'm glad you're here. I want protection.
Protection from whom?
Dave Jordan.
Well, what's happened between you and Dave?
Well, I bought Pop Melhern's horses, and Jordan refused to give them up. He even took a shot at Slack.
Well, that's not like him.
Well, he's in town, and now he's gunning for me.
Where is Dave?
Mustang Saloon.
All right. Let's see what it's all about. What is this, Dave?
I'm looking for a murder.
Who's dead?
Pop Melhern.
Pop Mel...
Killed and robbed.
Have you any evidence against these men?
Got something here that should convict somebody. By the way, let's have a look at your gun.
I never carry a gun.
I want to be shown.
Well, if you insist.
Thank you, Marshal, for lending us the buckboard. You and the boys have been very thoughtful, Davy.
We love Pop, too, Susie.
Now, Dave, because I like you, I don't want you going off half-cocked. I want you to keep out of trouble. You can't accuse a businessman as important as Armstead without better evidence than that. Armstead wants me to clamp down on those horses over in North Canyon.
You might as well. Susie's lost everything else.
Don't you think I'd like to give Susie the breaks? But Armstead's got a bill of sale.
Yeah, and how'd he get it? Pop hated Armstead. And another thing, there were no witnesses on that sale. It's customary to have witnesses on a deal as big as that, isn't it?
It doesn't stop it from being legal. Besides, I checked at the bank. Armstead took out a lot of money yesterday. Yellowbacks on the Bank of Utah. Armstead says he used that money to pay Pop.
What did Slack use to buy in on Armstead's business?
I'll admit there's some funny angles to this. After I take Susie home, I'm going over to the county seat, get an opinion from Judge Nichols before I take action. I want you to go back to the camp and stay there. Hold those horses until you hear from me. I can't get back till tomorrow morning.
I'll see you tomorrow, then. Cheeto, if it's more evidence that the marshal needs against Olmsted, we're going to try and get it for him.
When?
Tonight.
now. Well, how did I know the window was loose? You ought to got it fixed. Those days so cheap you wouldn't spend 1 peso. It looked like a mousetrap to me.
Quiet, you'll wake the dead.
It's not the dead I'm worried about.
You wait here.
You all right?
Yeah. This is the gun, all right. Piece is fit. Come on, let's get out of here.
How long have you been here?
Long enough to hear what happened out there.
Well, why didn't you shoot?
Well, I thought of that, but supposing I'd have hit you instead of him. I wouldn't want anything to happen to my partner.
I wonder what Jordan was after.
Your gun. And he found it.
What do you want that for?
Well, he was fitting something to it.
Fitting something to my gun?
Yeah. You must have lost it when you killed the old man. Jordan's got you dead to rights. No wonder he didn't fill you full of lead. I guess he'd rather see you swing.
We're both in this. You know, you shared in the loot.
Oh, you couldn't go to the marshal about that, could you?
I'm no squealer.
I suppose Jordan's after the marshal now. I know what I'd do if I were you.
What's that?
Get out of Tuba City, but fast.
What about this business I built up?
I'll run it for you. I'm your partner, ain't I?
All right, I'll get out. I'll get in touch with you later.
Oh, wait a minute. You'll, need some money.
Yeah, all right. Saddle my horse.
You can have mine. He's out front. He'll take you as far as you're going.
Where have you been?
In town? I thought you were at the ranch.
I couldn't sleep for worrying about you. I got up and came over here. None of the boys seem to know anything about it. Dave, what have you been doing?
Calling on the man who murdered Pop.
Well, whose gun is it?
Olmsted's.
But he's the man that bought the horses.
I know, Susie, that was just a trick. Just to get the bill of sale and later on to rob him. If I only could have gotten into Olmsted's safe, I might have found that money.
Did you break into Olmsted's place tonight?
Oh, I know. It'll get me in trouble. But it was worth it. Turning this over to the marshal in the morning.
Come in, Dave. I was just about to go after you.
Here's what you're after, Marshal.
It isn't so important now.
What's more important?
How you got it?
What difference does that make? It's Olmsted's.
I know. You broke into Olmsted's place last night.
That's right.
And you had a fight with Olmsted.
Yes?
Well, what more do you need, Marshal?
Who asked you to butt in on this?
The Marshal?
Dave, I warned you to stay out the horse camp and out of trouble. Why'd you disobey me?
Because it's the only way to get evidence against Olmsted.
That's no excuse for you taking the law into your own hands.
What are you talking about?
Quit stalling, Jordan. Olmsted is dead.
Who killed him?
You.
Don't you accuse me of that.
Slack found Olmsted's body this morning.
Just as you left him with 2 slugs in his back, stiff as a board.
When I left him last night, he was alive.
Yeah? Well, he was dead when we lugged him over to the coroner a little while ago.
I'll have to hold you, Dave. Give me your guns.
Need me any longer?
No. All right, come on.
Waiting for your playmate, Cheeto?
Well, if you mean Dave, he's C.
Well, you got a long wait. He's locked up.
What for?
Murder.
Dave, are these the guns you carried last night?
Sure, they're the only guns I had.
44-40. That's enough caliber. This might help you, Dave. I'm going to check against those bullets they took out of Olmsted's body.
You can't keep Davy in there. He didn't kill anybody.
What do you know about last night?
I mean, no sabe.
Men, Dave Jordan is where he can't stop us. We're riding out to Melhorn's camp and get those horses.
Hey, Clemente!
Hello, Chito.
Those are beautiful mules you have.
See, they are fine mules.
How much you charge to board them for a few minutes?
For why?
Oh, to pull a stump.
5 pesos.
2.
3.
Here's the money. And getting you out of jail.
You're gonna have us both in here for breaking jail.
Well, that's better than being hanged.
They're not gonna hang me. They'll find out my gun didn't kill Olmsted, and besides, that money will show up somewhere sooner or later.
Too much later. I hear Slack say it was meant to go to the camp and get the horses. Susie and Rusty are there, and somebody will get killed. Here.
All right, come on, get me out of here.
Ha! Ándale! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Get him out of here, Chief.
Ha! Ándale! Ándale! Ha! 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 Ándale! Vaya!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 1
dozen riders. He's after those horses.
Here he comes.
Getting anywhere this way. We gotta get him before the marshal gets here. Mount up!
What's the matter? Why do they stop?
They're up to something.
Look, we're making them run away.
Come on, men! Charge them! Come on!
This is a charge. Get back there.
Yellowbacks on the bank of Utah. Armistead was killed with a .45. This ought to clear you, Dave.
Better get him to a doctor.
Did you hear what the marshal said?
Yes, Dave.